everybody, Liz here. Today we're going to talk about balance and confidence issues. I'm Liz. I'm a physical therapist and owner of The Ride Life. I want to help female mountain bikers get on their bike, feel comfortable, feel confident, and feel fit. So a lot of your balance training can be done even off the bike. If you're not strong enough to hold support and stability through your hips and through your trunk, then you're going to not feel very stable and very confident when you're on the bike. So today we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how you engage and use your hips to better feel confident on the bike and more balanced. So let's get to it. So exercise number 1 that we're going to go over today is how to use hips and be able to hip hinge while using your core for that control for you on the bike. So we're going to do this in a tall kneeling stance, which is what I'm in right now. It takes out your knees, takes out your ankles, and takes out some of the balance out of the equation so you can work and focus on your motor control and on your strength. What you're going to do is you're going to engage your abs nice and tight through here. It's kind of be like a corset feeling. And then you're going to shift your hips back. You should be able to balance here with your abs engaged and feeling your glutes engaged with it. If you're feeling your quads, I want you to be lighter on your toes back here. You should be able to lift them up and balance and not really change your position that much. I'm not really pushing down on it. My main balance point are over top of my knees. You can go down even further, which is harder. Again, abs are on, glutes hold the load, and you can tell this is a very similar position to riding downhill. Same thing, you can go up a little bit, but the main part is that you hold that position. You understand how to hold it, and you work it. You make it get some endurance through there. You should be able to hold this. Think about your descents. Think about how long you go downhill. How long are you going to have to hold this position and be confident, comfortable? Using hips, using core, not engaging so much of your quads in this particular position because our feet are not on the ground. Well, they are kind of, but you know what I mean. If you have questions about this one, let me know below, and we'll move right on to the next one. All right, so now we're into the next exercise. This one you're going to be standing, and it's going to be a very, very similar to the last exercise that I showed you, except for now it's a little bit more complicated because we are on our feet. What we're going to do is kind of a modified deadlift squat. It's like kind of the middle ground between the two. But we're still going to use our hips to hinge back. We're still using our core to maintain our trunk stability. And then we're going to stagger our stance and make sure we're balanced and even on both feet. You'll find you'll want to shift back into the back foot, and your front foot, my right foot, won't want to hold my weight as much. I use more quads than I'm actually able to use hips. When I shift back where I'm even on both feet, I should be able to weight through my hips, through my core, and also feel a little bit of my quads working. You should be able to move around. You should be able to feel comfortable here. You can add a weight to move around, and that actually makes this exercise a little bit harder. But same thing, I should be able to go down farther, which makes it even harder, and I should be able to balance in the middle ground. If you find your back hurts during this, almost think about tucking your tail, which engages your abs just that little bit more. Also, if it feels better to be a little bit more straight, maybe that's what you need at the moment for this particular exercise. Also, do it both feet. Make sure you're even on both sides. Not that you ride like this, but the fact that you want to make sure that your body is more symmetrical and more even to hold the weight and to cross-train, prevent injuries. If you always are weighted to one side versus the other side, that's whenever injuries come. If you have questions on this, let me know. If you like this video, please hit subscribe below and like it. Thank you.